right. Good morning, everyone. It's 10 a.m. If you look in the chat, if you cannot hear me, you may join by phone, and the phone and the meeting ID is in the chat for you to be able to hear us. So this morning, hello, and thank you for joining us for this webinar Wednesday. My name is Beth Justice with SIPA, your Colorado Government Authority, helping you to connect with your residents through the use of technology. In today's webinar, we're going to hear from Dean with TopTalent. Dean will discuss the importance of training for both individuals and organizational growth. Before we get started, please go ahead and turn on your captioning if you need or desire, and note that during this webinar, you are muted. If you have questions or would like to communicate with the presenters at any point, please use the chat or Q&A function. We will unmute folks at the end for remaining questions. We'll also have some poll questions for you to answer during the presentation and a post-webinar survey. We always appreciate your feedback. Please join me in welcoming our speakers, Dean and his colleague, Dale. We appreciate their time and look forward to their presentation. Also on the call is SIPA's Customer Success Director, Dwayne Tucker, if you have any questions for us. Thank you all again for joining us today. With that, I'll turn it over to our guests.
Thank you so much, Beth and Dwayne, for giving us this opportunity to present at the webinar Wednesday. Dale and I are thrilled to be here and looking forward to speaking to every state and local government agencies in the state of Colorado. With that, I will begin my presentation. So why continued training matters? And it's an important part of not only individual growth, but organization growth. So that's what we are going to tap into. So first of all, the data from World Economic Forum and the Future of Job Report. 50% of all employees will need reskilling by 2025. And this is very critical because initial onboarding, of course, is no longer sufficient. And very rapid technological and regulatory change demands this ongoing learning. Not only from the technology side, we all know that is changing fast, but there are regulatory policy changes also needs to be implemented, and we need to learn about that too. So it's very critical that there is an ongoing learning process and programs in place to be successful, not only for the individuals, but also for the organization. And what is the risk of the lapses? And this is very, very critical, right? It's not just that we risk, there is no risks to it. But without an ongoing learning, state and local entities will continue to see the skill gap. And skill gap directly relates to service delays and support to our citizens. And that will speak out in very, very loudly. And then there is a higher turnover everywhere, not in only the public sector, but also in private sector. Up to 59% of people will leave their job and find another work if there is no development opportunity. And that's very critical. And the compliance failures is also adds to it by legal risk. So institutions needs to make sure they're compliant. They need to make sure that the turnover is low. And both of those are very critical functions. And of course, veterans retirement, as baby boomers retire and go out, the loss of institutional knowledge and transition of work is also very critical. So these are very top 3 or 4 risks that we have identified according to the Workplace Learning Report and LinkedIn Learning, and that I wanted to kind of share with you about. We need to consider that as we go along. So what is the organizational impact and return on this investment? Because training comes with a lot of investment of time, resources, and the energy, not only organizational resources, but individual time and individual resources. Around 218% more income per employee in a high training organization. As you can imagine, the organization growth is potentially very high on what investments they do and what returns they get. It's 218%. 94% of employees more likely to stay when employers invest in their development. And you can imagine that the cost of building the talent against buying the talent from outside. And so that is very critical. and 30 to 50% higher employee engagement and retention. This is again our same statistic that we spoke about in the previous slide. The retention is very, very critical. So what are the benefits of managed learning services? Why manage matters? Manage matters because it's a turnkey solution of design, development, and delivery. It does not have to, right? Any learning organization goes through the process. They have to invest in infrastructure. They have to design the program. They have to believe before the one single day of training is delivered, they have a big investment comes in place. When you're using the managed learning services organization, the designing development part is already taken care of. You can meet the client's delivery needs when they need it and how they need it and where they need it. So it's a very critical to have this turnkey solution of design, development, delivery. And then it provides central oversight of all the training activities. The return of investment can be calculated very easily. Data-driven skill gap analysis can happen. What this helps is the right training delivered at the right time to the right people. And that is very critical when you do this kind of skill gap analysis and provide training accordingly. Automated compliance tracking and reporting. This is again legal, covering the legal side of it. We are tracking and reporting the compliance training automatically. And the most important benefit of managed learning services is personalized learning paths. This is not a one size fits all that we bring one training and everybody has to go through this training. It can be customized and it could be delivered customized and it could be received customized for everybody. So that's a big benefit of managed learning services. So what do we do in TopTalent Learning, right? This is a critical part of services we do. That we are a learning partner. We act as a managed learning services organization, but we kind of at the ground level, at the institutional level, we become the learning partner of the organization. We bring in an AI-powered learning management system, a very robust and technically advanced learning management system on which we have around 2,500 plus instructor-led and self-paced courses. There are 50,000 plus e-learning assets, which includes industry standard technical and professional trainings. It also includes proprietary leadership development training curriculum. And it's flexibly delivered, as I said in the previous slide, it can be delivered virtually, it can be delivered in person, it could be delivered hybrid or e-learning. And the best benefit that we have that we bring to the table is customized learning solution. Because we establish this in a very, very customized fashion. So we are in the poll question. Beth, I'll pass it on to you.
Yes, I've gone ahead and launched our first question. Do you currently have a learning and development program? Yes or no are your selections. Okay, they're still coming in. Give me 1 second. Okay, gonna end that poll. Share the results here. And can we see these results? Yes? Okay, great. I'm gonna go ahead. And it shows that most of us are seeing that they have some sort of learning development program. Our next poll question is, are you currently using a learning management system? And if you could, those are yes and no. If you could please put those in the chat on your yes or no. Oh, I found it. There we go. Are you currently using a management system? Yes or no? Go ahead and do the poll. Thank you. Okay, we're almost even there. 6 yes, 8 no. There's the results. Dean, back to you.
Thank you. Okay, so I wanted to share also authorized learning partnership. As we deliver technology learning, leadership learning, and professional learning, these are our recognized training partners that we work with. Cisco, the big partnership we have with Cisco, we are one of the Cisco learning partner who deliver instructor-led in-person training in our learning center in Plano, and we can also deliver this on site. And we have done that at one of the Colorado agencies where we have delivered ITIL training on site at the Colorado Judicial. Then we have CompTIA partnership, we have Microsoft partnership, EC Council, all the Security Council, and PeopleCert trainings and ISC trainings that we have. Then the next question, poll question, that
I've launched our next poll question. Are you using Cisco network technologies? Yes or no? Okay, I'm going to end our poll, show the results. 77% said no, 23% said yes. Dean?
okay, thank you. Okay, the next slide. All right. So I wanted to share with you one of our most popular courses that we deliver. Of course, ITIL 4 Foundation, which is an ITIL service management courses. A lot of government agencies like Colorado Judicial implements IT service management. In the state of Texas, Tarrant County College District implements IT service management. So this is a very important service management training or foundation training for the organization. Then, of course, Cisco, CCNA, is our next best training that we deliver. Microsoft Excel, and in fact, all Microsoft Office classes, right, are very popular. CompTIA, this is a vendor specific IT training, includes A+, Network Plus, Security Plus classes. And the most important, the last two, is our leadership development. This is our proprietary classes, which is customer service mastery and the emotional intelligent leader classes. These are the very popular with the city of Dallas. So city employees and city government has used this training a lot. It is extremely popular with the city of Dallas, where we are headquartered right now. So we deliver these trainings, and this is our proprietary classes that we deliver. Some of the success stories that I want to share is with the University of Texas at Rio Grande Valley. We provide them an LMS system and the customized solution for them. Albany State University in the University System of Georgia, Colorado Courts, as I already mentioned, and of course, Tarrant County College District is one of our another government agencies that we work with. And I will go through, and in my demo, when I show you the demo, I will show how we use University of Texas, RJV, our platform and our managed learning services for that institution. All right, so we are moving into the demo phase of this presentation. So let me start, of course, with a private dashboard. So this is the dashboard. This is the dashboard of our learning management system, right? This is a TopTalent, and when a TopTalent client logs in, who is not customized, who wants to go through this catalog, this is where he sees, he looks at the LMS, my courses, all the courses that he's been training right now is kind of lined up. Then there are featured courses, and then there is a catalog. Then there is a catalog section here, resource, calendar, and inbox. They have dedicated inbox for themselves. So when they click on this catalog button, they basically go deep, a layer down, and see the sections for e-learning courses and internal instructor-led training. And all these trainings are listed out in a very clear fashion. But when they click on this e-learning or instructor-led training, one of the options, they will see the layout of the e-learning courses. So each whole portfolio of 50,000 courses is curated according to the requirement. So it is an Adobe classes or Apple classes, you can see Cisco, business skills classes, CompTIA, then coaching and mentoring, cybersecurity classes. So you don't have to search 50,000 courses on the search window, see what you want to take. You can go through this curated bundles and see what you need. And that's the big advantage of our bundle. LinkedIn Learning, I have been converted at least 3 clients from LinkedIn Learning to TopTalent just because of this curating function. LinkedIn gives them 80,000 courses, but no curation facility. Everybody has to search their own course. We don't allow them to do that. And in top of that, we work with the agencies to custom curate the content. Like I will show you UTRGV. So UTRGV is our custom client. We have the separate demo URL for them. Their users, their employees come into this website. They see UTRGV color, UTRGV logos. This is where they log in. And once they log in, they come into their own screen, the welcome screen, which is again UTRGV. And you can see that their courses and their bundles are dedicated separately. They have their custom bundles. And similarly, we also have another company called Buckner International. They also have their dedicated section. So having said that it's not only that we provide a standard curation model, but we also provide customized curation for the state agencies. It's an outsourcing of whole learning services. So the department that said that they don't have learning LMS system or they don't have learning program management, we are very critical to that, right? So we can help them institute that in a very per user or per employee cost perspective. In a departments who already have LMS system or the learning program managers, we can support their program by giving individual custom solutions like we do for Tarrant County. UTRGV has taken whole managed learning services organization. Albany State has taken the whole managed learning services organization. Tarrant County works on a customized solution because they have their own LMS. So it's not critical that either you have or you don't have. Either way, you can leverage to make your learning program fully capable. And that's where I would wait and stop here and see if you have any questions or go on the last slide and thank you. I'll wait here and see if you have any questions. I would love to take questions. So Dale is here for a question answers. I'm here. And we also have our Director of Leadership Development, Saima, who's not here today. But Dale and I can answer our questions on her behalf also. So please go ahead. Any Q&A? Do you have any questions in the chat or the Q&A section, Beth?
So I am unmuting everyone now if they'd like to ask a question. I have a question, so I'll kick us off. Is it possible that without a custom solution, are you able to assign and or require some of your employees to take these classes?
Some of our employees or agency employees?
So if I wanted for SIPA, if I wanted to have all of our staff take a certain course and require that, am I able to assign that as an administrator, or do I have to have a customized solution for that?
No, you don't have to have a customized solution. You can identify individual courses and assign it to your team and say, okay, this is the course I want my team to deliver. Take. And that's completely okay. That's called custom solution.
Okay. I do have another question. Can you send us a link to the page that shows the available courses?
Find training link. Yes, I will send that link to Beth to you so you can distribute to everybody. On our website, if you go to toptalentlearning.com, there is a section, let me share, called Find Training, and that will help you. So there we are. This is our website, toptalentlearning.com. And your learning partner, and the Find Training section will take you to all the training that we have. But hey, I will send you the link, Beth. If you have the link, you can send it also. And our service is also on the SIPA website. You can reach this website through SIPA website also. But I'll send in a link, Beth, for your convenience to distribute to everybody.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, yep, somebody went and Dale put that in there. Great, thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. I don't see any other questions in the chat or Q&A at this time.
Okay.
Last chance for anyone, otherwise I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. Terrific. Hey, it
Thank
looks
you.
like we finished up all the questions. Please don't hesitate to contact any of us or with follow-up questions. Do you have that slide back up, or was the end slide still on there so people have our information?
Yes, I can send you the slides.
Can you
Okay,
reshare the end slide?
terrific.
Oh, you want me to share the end slide?
Yes, just so that we make sure we have just a little bit more time for people to get down your email, Jean, in case they want to come directly to you. And as I said, Dwayne and I are on this call as well, so feel free to reach out to either of us. Yep, there you go, Dwayne, Beth, Dean, right there. Yep, you can reach out to any of us that we can take you through the program a little bit more, or you can ask for quotes. Please save the date for our upcoming webinar on August 20th with Tech Systems, who will walk us through organizational transformation. On September 4th is SIPA's user conference at Empower Field at Mile High, which is a one-day event. And finally, SIPA's GovGrants program is taking applications through August 29th. You can view our website for more details on all of those things. We hope that you will follow up with us, and there should be a short survey coming as well right after this. If you could please take that, we'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a great day, everyone.